7:38 on Jersey Central on the new Talk Radio 1450 WCTC, the voice of Central Jersey. Well, continuing on Thursday, March 7th, will be the Candlelight concert series for epilepsy awareness, which is going to be taking place at the Trinity United Methodist Church on Pennington Road in Ewing. And again, these concerts are all designed to raise awareness for epilepsy. And joining me this morning is the organizer of the concert series to tell us what this is all about. Let's welcome Eric Miller to the show this morning. Hey, Eric, good morning. It's Burt Barron on WCTC. How are you?
Good morning, Burt. Thank you.
Good to have you here, and thanks for freeing up some time for us today. Before we talk about specifically what the concert series is all about, how did this whole thing get started? Talk about why you're even doing this.
My wife, Carolina, passed away as a result of a seizure at the age of 25 in 2011. And at the time of her passing, I knew she had epilepsy, and she lived with it, took her medication, but, I didn't realize there was a risk of fatality with epilepsy. And I don't think she was aware of that risk as well. So, I sort of needed something to channel my grief into, and I started with a memorial event for her, and then it grew into an ongoing series, which this is now part of.
Wow.
I've since come to find out about 50,000 people a year pass away from seizure-related causes, and I hear a lot of stories about people that in a similar situation that were not aware of the risks. So, I've sort of become a bit of a Chicken Little, if you will, for epilepsy.
That's amazing. I would have never put two and two together, and I think there's a lot of people that are in the situation just like me that they never thought of epilepsy as being something that could be fatal. And, man, for you to lose your wife is incredible. And, man, oh, man, I give you all the credit in the world for your bravery and for your courage. And these concerts are just the start of what you've done. You even scaled Kilimanjaro in honor of her. Is that true?
Yeah, I did.
Wow.
Yeah, she passed away in August 2011, and on the anniversary of her passing, this August 2013, I was on the summit of Kilimanjaro, and I carried her photo with me and took it to summit, and it was part of a documentary that I'm working on, and I did that for myself for personal reasons, but I was also sponsored by a lot of people, with children that have epilepsy, things like that, and they sponsored me, and I carried photos to the summit and took them, of their loved ones, either here or lost, with epilepsy. So, it's been a good thing to raise awareness.
Yep.
Not only for personal reasons, but hopefully I'm reaching other people and connecting them and things like that.
Definitely. Eric Miller is our guest this morning here on Jersey Central, organizer of the Candlelight concert series for epilepsy awareness, which is continuing at the Trinity United Methodist Church on Pennington Road in Ewing, and he's assembled a tremendous lineup of entertainment. Eric, talk about how you get these artists to come out and play these shows. Do they have personal stories, or have they just been inspired by you? And we're going to talk specifically about who you've lined up, but how do you get these great artists lined up and take part in these concerts?
Sure. Well, I think it's a mixture, actually. I mean, I've in the series, it started as a house concert series, actually, where I literally did it in my home, and I would webcast it and, teach people tune in online about epilepsy. And I did about 30 of those in like 10 months. So.
Wow.
I was real aggressive about it. That's like 3 per month, really. And, so I've built kind of a reputation. And some of the artists have a personal connection to the cause. Some of them do it, because of their relationship with their agencies or things like that. And then in March of 2013, I did 50 concerts in 50 states. And I had people like Eric Clapton and Garbage and Imagine Dragons and Colby Calais and like literally 100 more artists involved.
Those are big names. Those are big artists, Eric. Those are great gets, and I'm so glad that they're supporting you in this.
Yeah, thank you. It's been tremendous. And so, to answer your question, like I mentioned Garbage specifically because they have a band member that has epilepsy. So when I approach somebody like that, I may or may not know that that's the case. But because epilepsy is so prevalent, it's actually 1 in 26 people develop epilepsy in their lifetime. Chances are they know somebody or, have related to it in some way. And, it's a good cause, and I think hopefully I have a good reputation in that industry, and it's been building, so it's good.
Yeah.
So the ones I have upcoming in March and April, I have Ed Kowalczyk, formerly of Live.
Tremendous singer.
March
Wow. Well, he's
27th.
a great singer, great songwriter. Of course, with Live, one of my favorite bands of the 90s. He's doing an acoustic show that night, right?
Yep, exactly.
Awesome.
Yeah, all the hits, and it's going to be tremendous. I mean, he sold 20 million plus records, and the venue, Trinity United, is a pretty intimate setting. It's a church. It holds about 300 people, and it's not a bad seat in the house, and it has high ceilings, and the sound is amazing. And,
that's perfect.
You're not going to see somebody like that in a setting like that ever again.
Yep.
Particularly for a good cause. So.
Absolutely. Yeah. The next show you have coming up Friday night, April 4th, one of my favorite rock bands from the 80s, Living Colour, are going to be performing there. That's an electric show for them, Eric, full amps and everything?
Yeah, they're going to.
Oh, my God, that's great.
Roof off.
That's going to be unbelievable. Also coming up Friday, April 11th, Joan Osborne, Grammy nominee. She's going to be there performing. And then on Friday night, that Sunday night, April 27th, Grammy winner Paula Cole will be there. And also a very special opening act for her that night. No stranger to this show. She has sung in this studio before from the Jersey Shore, a local singer by the name of Emily Grove, who just appeared this Saturday on stage with Glenn Burtnick at the State Theater. So she's going to be opening up for Paula Cole on the 27th.
Yeah. Emily's been a bit of a friend for a couple of years now, and when I was looking for an opener, I mean, she was ideal.
She's terrific. Yeah, she's got some new music out, too. So good. Where can we send people, Erica? We can get some information on the upcoming things and how people can get more involved in what your cause is.
Sure. Well, the website is candlelightconcert.org, singular, concert. And then it's Facebook/Candlelight Concerts.
Excellent. And we do have a link up on our Facebook fan page that will take people right there. But volunteers, can people help you out in this cause? Are you always looking for people to kind of help you out?
Well, I'm kind of a one-man show in a way.
Okay.
I have some volunteers from the church. The pastor, Brian, there has been amazing. And the Epilepsy Foundation of New Jersey is on hand at each of these events to, hand out information and take donations and things like that. If anybody has a desire to volunteer, they can speak with them, and there's certainly a lot of things that they can volunteer through the Epilepsy Foundation.
Well, wonderful. It was great to talk to you this morning, and man, I applaud you for your efforts and for your courage and for your bravery, and she's looking down at you smiling, man. You know she is.
I appreciate that. Thanks so much.
Well, good stuff. How about we give away a pair of tickets for the Paula Cole show now? How does that sound?
That'd be fantastic.
All right, man. Thanks so much. Good talking to you, and keep up the great work and stay in touch. All right, Eric?
Thank you. I appreciate it.